We are working for you, kicking off a day-long mental health initiative.
We begin our coverage with Corey Duke and how mental illness touches your family in ways you may not even know.
She puts her creativity to use.
A coloring book comes to life at the hands of Sandra, each stroke of her pencil creating something more beautiful than the last. It's this simple hobby that keeps her mind focused on what's good, deterring her from fear and anxiety.
Keeps me busy, occupy my mind more often.
The fact is, getting through each day is a victory for Sandra. She and her husband Johnny are impacted by serious mental illness.
It's really a challenge. It seems like we get one thing resolved, like getting some health care put in place for them, and then something else comes in and becomes the next crisis.
They're a dynamic duo.
A lot of love and faith.
Whose story impacts every single person, mentally ill or not. When this couple needs help, they call 911.
A fire apparatus is not the best resource. It's more like a Band-Aid on an arterial bleed. It may slow it down just for that moment.
Sandra and Johnny were calling emergency crews up to 17 times a month. Tulsa Fire is able to help ease the situation, but they can't provide real care or solutions to stop the constant calls.
We have examples where we've been as many as 8 times in a 24-hour period to one person to provide them with lifting and moving assistance. So how does that impact the citizens of Tulsa?
Greatly. If an emergency crew is tied up on a low priority emergency and a higher priority call comes in, they're unable to respond. Thousands of people find themselves in a situation like Sandra and Johnny, adding strain to the system. But there is a solution.
If we can look at these calls on a case-by-case basis, one individual, one office within the fire department working as a team, then we can better match the resources in the community.
While also better serving Sandra and Johnny, connecting them to the right people who can give them what they need.
If they had resources that we could connect you with at that church.
Today, Sandra and Johnny's calls have gone down to 5 times a month, freeing up emergency services to the community, while also giving Sandra more time to color. Corey Duke, 2 Works for You.
And our special coverage of mental health continues at 6 a.m. tomorrow with Karen Price, a social worker with the Sunbridge Counseling Program. And then at 5 and 6 p.m., our experts work the phones, answering your questions about mental health. It's another way 2 Works for You.